Hey guys, it's me, the Flower Dash, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the Shadow Key, uh, uh, another video by the Shadow Key Pony, and today's gonna be about season 3 again because he seems to have uh, a strong, I won't say strong, but some form of a hatred for season 9. So let's get right into his video. I can see rainbow. Before we continue, this music here is actually from the My Little Pony movie in 2017, and it played at the end when the ponies beat the Storm King. And your tears as they fall down. Oh yeah, and this was also during the time that he was calling himself the Ranty Wolf, but he doesn't do that anymore. So that's one thing that he's changed.
Hello guys, it is me, the Shadow Key Pony and the Ranty Wolf. So, I just went back to season 9 of My Little Pony, and yes, I know, I did say I'd stay away from season...
Okay, let's be honest here, bro. I think we all said that, but that's something we can't do because we always go back to something that we hate.
Season 9, and I did, for weeks. But it's hard to avoid, because something just wants me to keep going back to this episode. Now, I did watch season 9, but this was like during like the leaking day, where someone got their hands or hooves on...
Good one there. I see what you did there.
The unfinished product, or unfinished episode of season 9. And when I watched the leak, I was pissed. If you guys haven't seen my Little Pony Season 9 final episode rants, yes, rants, because I made 2 rants on the My Little Pony Season 9 final episode, I said the reason why...
Before we go further, guys, I will look for the other rant video and react to it as well. Maybe after I finish my work tomorrow.
I hated season 9 was because my favorite character left the show.
Here we go again. If you haven't seen my other reaction to his rant videos, he basically got annoyed that his favorite character, which is Princess Luna, left Ponyville along with Celestia.
And that's not the reason I'm starting to hate it now. The reason why I'm starting to hate the season now is because of the design of Twilight, the ending of the end episode.
I'm gonna be honest to you guys. I honestly don't mind that. I honestly don't mind a future design that much because even though it is just sort of like a redesign of like a reused design of Celestia, I think it's kind of one of those things people have to do to save money, and in this case, I can see why they did that because I think they wanted to like kind of save the animation. They wanted to save the the animators the trouble of like creating like new materials.
And just basically the My Little Pony Season 9 final episode story bullshit. Now, Tempest Shadow. Someone pointed out that she was actually in the Season 9 episode.
I can confirm that is true because I believe in the final battle with Tyrek, Chrysalis, and Cozy Glow, you see her in the crowd of ponies, changelings, and other magical creatures.
Episode, which I watched a clip to the ending of the end episode, and I did see her in the episode. Now, the guy that commented saying that Tempest was in the season 9 episode was called Maya Indoraptor Drews. Did I say that right? Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm pretty sure the second one is called Draws. But yeah, this person said that he saw Tempest Shadow in episode 25 of season 9. And we see her in episode 26. She's appeared in 2 fucking episodes.
Hold on, wait. She was episode 26. Unless she was. Oh, I think I know. What he's talking about. When Twilight and the gang were singing that song. That they were showing a bunch of characters behind them, and I think she appeared in Twilight's background, or if I remember correctly, it's probably Twilight's background.
Episodes and appeared in 1 fucking movie. Like, where did Tempest go after the My Little Pony movie?
Well, to be honest, in my opinion, I think the voice actor for Tempest Shadow, I think what happened was she didn't want to be a part of the main series for maybe budget reasons, or she wasn't ready to or she wasn't ready to be in more than 1 episode of this kids show, to be honest.
And in season 8, I think it was season 8, Tempest Shadow was referenced that she was basically going to tell others about friendship. But where did she go after that? Before
we go on with this video, I just want to say that Tempest Shadow is what's the word? One of the best poems in my opinion, because her what's the word? Backstory is kind of similar to Princess Luna's, in my opinion, because both of them are what's the word? Characters with some form of sadness, sadness, I would say, and the reason why Tempest Shadow doesn't have a horn it's because a spoiler alert. Sorry, but I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say spoiler every time I spoil something about My Little Pony. In the movie, she reveals that when she was young, very young, a bunch of ponies dared her to go into a cave with a Ursa Major, and she agreed foolishly, which you shouldn't do, in my opinion. You shouldn't do stuff that other people dare you to do. But anyway, that's the point I'm trying to make. The point is that she does it, and she confronts an Ursa Major, but then she loses her horn in the process, because she gets attacked by it. But yeah, that's her story behind the missing horn on her head.
After she's told millions and millions and millions of creatures and ponies all around the world about friendship, where does she go? And the thing is, she doesn't even have her own episode. Doctor Who's had his own episode.
Yeah, he does.
Vinyl and Octavia had their own episode. Heck, even Bonbon and Lyra had their own episode. Tempest Shadow does.
Okay. Oh, it's about the whole episode thing. how to explain it. Okay, spoiler again, but there was an episode of My Little Pony called Slice of Life, I think, and in this special episode, we get to see what the other characters do in the background, like while the main six deal with friendship problems or whatever. And this episode basically uh, revolves around like like two donkeys like trying to get married. Um, uh, Derpy, one of the Pegasi that I'm not a fan of personally, but I know a few people who are a fan of her for some reason, and I won't go into it because I'll probably get taxed for saying mean things about her. And also uh, follows Octavia and Vinyl Scratch because they 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 provide music for the wedding, and Lyra and Bomb are just there. And what happens with Lyra Bomb is that uh I think it's but Bon Bon is an secret agent, and she breaks Lyra's heart. But at the end, they make up for it, and that's it. Really, oh yeah, that Doctor Who's is in episode 2, but he's just there to help Derpy in the wedding, I guess.
Wasn't. Now, a lot of people are probably going to bring up the comics, but I don't think the My Little Pony friendship.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't read comics nowadays because here's the thing. Uh, um, I I don't really, I don't really read that often unless it's really important. But if it's not, but if it's something like safety or travel wise, I'll read it. But if it's not, then I don't care.
Is Magic comics are canon to the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic TV show, and Hasbro doesn't give a shit about the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic TV show. All they
Well, to be honest, there, um, you could say the same about, I don't know, yeah, that's true because to be honest, um, My Little Pony isn't the only show that they mess that they screwed up with, in my opinion. Another instance of this is Beast Morphers, because Beast Morphers is the first ever PR show that Hasbro has obtained, and well, not obtained, but they basically created Beast Morphers, and to be honest, I think they're better with toys instead of TV shows, to be honest, because like, they seem to be more toy based.
care about is making sure you buy their fucking My Little Pony merch and giving them your money so then they can sniper you the fuck out and make sure
So that's not true.
you guys fucking shut your gobs, and that's it. That's all they fucking care about. In fact, they don't even care about the entire My Little Pony fan base and also the My Little Pony franchise in general. They don't care. They don't give a shit. And I bet
I'm pretty sure that's most companies in general, though, because here's the thing, right? Here's how I see it. And no matter how uh, uh, crappy something is, people will still buy it because they're very like naive and well, not say foolish, but they're very not weak. So let's go naive because people will buy stuff regardless of how crappy they are.
when you go into any toy shop, they'll be stalking you from the second toy aisle section, putting a knife to your back and saying, just take our toys. We want your money. Take our My Little Pony DVDs. Take our My Little Pony merch.
Okay, first of all, he's got a point there, but I don't think they literally put a knife in. I don't think they literally stab you in the back. I think it's more of them trying to like persuade you or like butter you up into buying their products.
Just do it. We want your money. Just take her toys.
Oh, to be honest, like money is the most money is that one thing that everyone needs nowadays, because without money you can't do anything. You can't go driving, you can't go clubbing, you can't go you know uh, what's the word, shopping. So so I'm so so I'm not going to say that you know it's bad to want money, but at the same time though I think there's a fine line you shouldn't cross.
Then you run out of that shop saying, oh, fuck no, I'm out of here. I'm going to go and order from the internet. Might grab myself a pizza while I'm at it.
Well, to be honest, online shopping um, has brought down, I don't know, not brought down, but I think online shopping has caused certain businesses to go out of out, out of sale. And my prime example is Toys R Us, because Toys R Us got shut down in 2018 because online e-commerce was a thing, and people were always buying online.
Might order some KFC. But let's get
um, I'm gonna be honest, guys. KFC isn't good in my opinion. I would go for a McDonald's or Taco Bell, to be honest.
real here. We all know that Hasbro would never put a knife to our backs. Or can they? Dun dun dun! Guys, you can...
Okay, first of all, I don't like it when people actually do the dun 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 thing on their own. I think it's better when you actually play the sounds in the background, because it's more dramatic.
You can take this video and make a parody out of it if you guys want to. Obviously, I don't do rant videos for views. But anyway, what pisses me off about My Little Pony Season 9 is where Discord revealed himself to be Grogar in the Season 9 episodes. Well, in the Season 9 villain episodes. Hasbro had a great villain story in Season 9, and then they fuck it up.
Well, to be honest, I think, I think they were already planning to do that in the first place, because the way I see it is that when Discord sacrificed himself in the first two-parter episodes of Season 9 with King Sombra in it, I think Hasbro's like, I think Hasbro's thinking, oh, I got an idea. I got an idea. Why don't we fake Discord's death so that he can pretend to be a villain that doesn't exist anymore? Well, he did exist, but he doesn't exist anymore, obviously, because he's like defeated.
And I really liked that villain story about the Queen Chrysalis and T-Rex and what's her name, Cozy Glow, teaming up together to stop this Grogar villain character. And of course, T-Rex, Cozy Glow and Queen Chrysalis do team up. They get the bell, they hide the bell from Grogar, and then another episode later, we find out that Grogar was none other than Discord. What the fuck? So the whole villains episodes were jokes. They were fucking gags.
Okay, well, I can see he's very pissed about this, and I can see why he's pissed, but at the same time, though, once again, I feel like Hasbro kind of planned this already, but before we found out, because the way I see it is that like TV shows have this plan where they do something without us snowing. So they kind of already had an idea about it.
The whole villain episodes in season 9 were just Easter eggs. They were fucking references to Grogar. Hasbro, you have wasted an episode. You have wasted.
Well, to be honest, Hasbro isn't the only company who wasted episodes. I'm also a Power Rangers fan, and there was a season like what year is it, like 2023. There was a season back in like 2013 to like 2014 called Power Rangers Super. No, not Super. Mega Force, which is made by Saban, and and uh, and let's just say that Mega Force is the worst season in my opinion of Power Rangers, because I don't know, like there were so many episodes that because because how do I explain it? Power Rangers is based on a Japanese uh franchise. It's not a franchise, yeah, a franchise called Super Sentai, and 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 Super Sentai is like the founding father of Power Rangers, and Super Sentai has a lot of episodes that what you call it, the Power Rangers can't uh like I guess I guess like not dub, but kind of film in English. So in Megaforce, there was some. Sorry guys, I was so froze. I I say drink water quickly. Uh, okay. Okay, as I was saying, Super Mega Force, Super Mega Force doesn't have a lot of good story elements, in my opinion, because it's so lazy, and there isn't any like character development, if you can even call it development, and a lot of story doesn't make any sense in Mega Force and Super Mega Force. So I can't really, you know, I can't really say that Hasbro is the only one who does this as well.
Episodes. How could you have done that? How did you guys manage to fuck up season 9? And Twilight's design, oh my god. Oh my fuck.
Okay, guys. So before he trashes on Twilight's design in the future, I'm just gonna say that it's not that bad in my opinion, her design, because because once again, uh, the reason why the reason why new material isn't created is to save money, and and the the people, the trouble of actually, you know like creating like new material.
Thank God. Now you guys know which Twilight Sparkle I'm talking about. You know, this Twilight, oh my god, that looks fucking terrifying. Ah, thank God. Do not point me in that direction again. Yeah, so this is the Twilight that I hate and despise.
Eh, it's not that bad in my opinion, um, because the way I see it is that alicorns have, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain, but alicorns are special ponies who who have so much magic, and yeah, and they're also very wise and, you know, royal, I guess.
And the reason because of this is because she looks like Celestia. Now, what fucking confuses me is that during season 3's episode 13 and after season 3, Twilight was a princess. And that's when Twilight.
Okay. Okay, so before he goes on explain this, I'm gonna explain myself for you guys. Um, sorry. um, so for the first season of My Little Pony, Hasbro decided to only do 13 episodes in that season because I don't know why, for some reason, but I think they wanted to make the first Equestria Girls movie in that year. But besides that, but I just want to point out, in case you were wondering why there were like 13 episodes. But anyway, or I'm wrong, but I don't know. At the end of like that season, which is like only 13 episodes long, there's an episode of the last episode is about Twilight trying to find a cure to this like weird magic curse that everyone has, where they like sing and dance, I think. And when she finds a cure for it, the Celestia basically turns her into like an alicorn and a princess of Canterlot.
Twilight got her wings. But then season 4 came, and then Twilight got herself a castle in season 4. So My Little Pony Friendship is Magic should have ended on season 4, which fans wanted more of the series, which is a good thing. And that's how we got all of the other seasons. Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, and yes, Season fucking 9. Which is the worst fucking season I've seen since the previous seasons. Well, then the previous seasons. The final episode is a fucking fanfiction. Actually, the entire fucking Season 9 is a fanfiction. Tree of Harmony breaks and the elements of harmony are no more, which seems to be a fucking...
Well, oh yeah, that's true, but then in one episode, I think episode 3 or 4, the five main students of Twilight's, what's not Twilight School anymore at this point, is actually Starlight School, find the Tree of Harmony and turn it into like a clubhouse for some reason. I forgot what episode was, episode 3 or 4 or 5.
Power Rangers Mighty Morphin the movie fucking ripoff. For those that haven't seen Power Rangers Mighty Morphin the movie, now I'm not gonna spoil that much of the film for you guys. You should go and watch it yourselves. It's a really good.
I think he's talking about the 2017 movie, or maybe the one from like, the early 2000s. I think I can't remember which one it was.
Power Rangers movie. It's probably not the best, but it's still good. But anyway, in the movie, the Power Rangers fight this...
Oh no, I know what movie he's talking about now. Oh my god. I had it on DVD, guys, at one point, and the movie itself is alright, but I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that movie.
Dude called...
His name's Ivan Ooze, before he says it. And the reason why I'm saying is because I'm more of a Power Rangers fan than him, because I've seen every season of Power Rangers.
What's his name? Ooze. And Ooze, he blows up the fucking command center.
Yeah, he does. And
with a fucking flute or a recorder or whatever the fuck he had in his hand. And the Power Rangers, they lose their powers because Uzo's like, fuck the Power Rangers coming straight through the underground.
Oh no, he's referencing an old song, but instead of Power Rangers, it says the police, and I'm not gonna play this song for copyright reasons, but I think you know what song it is.
And of course, the Power Rangers, you know, get their powers back at the end. Now, the movie released in 1995.
Oh, it's 1995. Okay, never mind. It's my bad.
And yeah, it was a really good movie. To others, it may not think so, but fuck them.
It was a good movie, but it's just that, you know, just it was a good movie, but just I wasn't a fan of it because I was born in like the 2000 and like never mind.
No, I'm joking. The Power Ranger fandom ain't that bad, and that's what my
Yeah, he's right. It's not that bad, but some of the seasons are pretty bad, and once again, Megaforce is one of those seasons, along with Operation Overdrive, which is another season that I don't like particularly because the Sentai that it's based on like had a better story than it.
My Little Pony Season 9 was doing, but with a fucked up ending for the Elements of Harmony, and the main six never get them back.
Yeah, so he's actually right on that one because like they're actually gone at the end, but but for some reason it's still right because like the main six, like I don't know guys, like My Little Pony is full of so much bullshit.
They never get the Elements of Harmony back. Season 9 didn't feel like a fucking final. It really fucking didn't.
I agree with him to some extent because I feel like season 9 I feel like season 9 wasn't really that interesting, but it's still a season, and I'll still like it, but just I can't forget how like disappointing it is.
It's like Hasbro went to the toilet and went,
I'm sorry guys, but that sound is so funny. Like even though I'm like in my 20s at the moment.
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 9 is the nastiest, the worst, nastiest, huge pile of shit. And I know that people are gonna have different opinions.
I wouldn't say it's the worst season out there because I myself don't like season 7 or season 8. Actually, no, season 8 is alright in my opinion. It's actually no, it's not. Season 7 and 8 are just not that good. The reason why I like season 7 is because the ending was a bit, well, out of nowhere. It was about, spoiler again, but at the end of season 7, Twilight and the gang, with the help of the Starlight Glimmer, who knows time travel magic, they decide to bring back some very ancient ponies who fought this evil creature, like made from the soul of their friend or something like that, and when they're brought back to like the present day, they basically tell Twilight like, "Why did you bring us back? We didn't want to be brought back." Because what happened was like they brought back the ancient evil with them, and at the end they managed to defeat it, and save their friend who was trapped inside of it. Season 8 is just was not good in my opinion because the ending, the ending of it is just, you know, like everyone trying to stop Cozy Glow from taking over the School of Friendship.
To mine, which, I don't blame them. I hope My Little Pony Life will not do the same thing. I hope anyway. But anyway,
Pony Life. I think I'm gonna be honest, guys. Pony Life isn't for me. It's just a very like dumbed down version of My Little Pony, Friendship with Magic, and the voice acting isn't very good.
Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know that you guys are probably gonna kick me up the arse for this.
Don't worry about it, bro. I'm not gonna kick you in the ass for it. You made very good points about it, and even though some of them were very extreme, I still agree with them.
I like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It's a really, really nice TV show.
I also like it too. I also like Friendship Magic too, but sadly, I never actually watched it when it came out in 2010, even though I was like 10 years old at the time when it aired. I only started watching it maybe like last year in April, not April, sorry, September, because I was still unemployed and had nothing better to do with my life. After a month, I got a job somewhere that I'm not gonna say for privacy reasons, and now I have the main 7, and yes, I said 7 because I have a sunset shimmer instead of a starlight.
So season 1 was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Season 1 is amazing, but it wasn't that interesting in my opinion, because the season finale was just the ponies going to like the grand galloping gala, which was hinted in episode 3, I believe.
But I just like to share or talk about my thoughts and opinions on the season. So, but yeah, bye.
And that was his third part to the rant. I'm gonna try to find the other parts, but and once I do, I'll try to find a day to react to it, because I have a job, and please subscribe to him once again, because he's a very good YouTuber, and he makes good content. And that's all, guys. See ya.